welcome back to Southeast Iowa Video Network's Community Profiles, powered by KCTC. I am your host, Greta Clemens, and I'm excited to be back because we went on a little holiday hiatus, if you will, and took a nice little break. But we're happy to be back, and we're joined with the most perfect guest for after the holidays and into the new year for your New Year's resolutions. We are joined with Washington County YMCA, CEO Amy Schulte. So welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. And we're excited because we get to talk about the new pool, which I know everyone is loving. And it's such a cool addition to Washington and the YMCA. So
yeah, it's definitely added to the traffic that we see typically this time of year for those New Year's resolutions that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
So, which has been fantastic.
Yeah. I know it's a fun little thing to add on, and especially in the winter time, and it's freezing out, and what better to go in an 80-degree room with some water. So
absolutely. It is a nice break from the brisk outdoor weather right now.
Yeah. So let's jump right into talking about the pool. So when did this project kick off, and how did that kind of get started?
Yeah, so we've been raising funds since like 2020. We broke ground in July of 2023, and then we did our grand opening December 10th. So we haven't been open that long. We've learned a lot of things and made a few adjustments along the way, and we've got, I'm sure, more to learn and more adjustments to make. But it's been a great journey, honestly.
Yeah, it's been cool to see it all come together. And was the pool always a part of the plan when the new YMCA was built?
Yeah.
Okay.
So originally the intent was to build the facility all as one piece. And then when we realized the price tag and the cost that was going to be associated with that, we were really concerned that it would take so long to raise that money that we would lose the momentum that we needed. So, we really worked to break it down into two different projects that would be, more attainable. So building the original part of the building first was decided upon. Pools don't make money. There's a lot of staffing, a lot of chemicals, a lot of utilities that go into it. So we built the main part of the facility first, knowing that the pool was going to come. So everything was done intentionally that, we would have a complete facility, and we're really excited for it now. So,
I know. It's so cool to see it come together and watch it in progress. So like you said, it costs a lot of money, and I'm sure you had a lot of awesome donors help you with the project.
Yeah. We've had over 400 donors for the project.
That's awesome.
And that was for $8.2 million. So, that's a lot of generosity in the community, and we've just been overwhelmed by all of that. And then it's also, rewarding to see everyone enjoy it and utilize it. So we've had a lot of use. Yeah.
Shout out to all 400 of you. We're not going to name you, but I couldn't make it happen without you. So
absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah. Is the pool, does it have a name? Like, does it have a...
Yep, it's the WCRF
Aquatic
Center. Washington County Riverboat Foundation was our largest single donor, $3 million to the pool project, awesome. And $3.5 million to the original project. So and then the Riverside Casino Board of Directors have given $500,000. So in total, the casino as an organization and as their nonprofit arm have given $7 million to the YMCA
That's awesome.
project. Yeah.
Huge shout out to them.
Absolutely.
So helpful in our community.
Absolutely.
Cool. So let's get into the fun stuff. So the pool has all sorts of different things. It's not just a pool. So what are all the fun amenities and other things that are in there?
Yeah. So we have a 6-lane pool that is referred as our lap pool or competition pool. We've got a rec pool that is used mostly for just family open swim time. We just started doing lessons, so that has been fantastic. The lessons we're doing right now are lessons that had to be canceled when our old building was shut down because of the pool failure that we had there. So those kids are, getting those lessons that they've had to wait a year
back
for.
Up.
So we just started those last night, and it was great to see them in the pool.
Oh, cool.
And then we also do some aquatics classes in that small pool as well. It can be used for like therapy. It's a warmer temp. It's not as deep. So, it can be done for different therapy purposes and stuff. So, in addition to the pools, we have a whirlpool. which is probably our most complicated piece of the project. Of keeping everything balanced and all of the things that go along with the whirlpool when you have that many people using it as much as it gets used. And then we have saunas, which have been our biggest hit. So, other than the swimming piece of it, that we have one traditional sauna that seats up to 8 people. And then we have 2 infrared saunas, so that are an individual unit. So a lot of people utilizing those saunas, getting to learn the nuances of it, and just taking an interest in it. So it's been
I love
fun
a
to
good
offer
sauna. Yeah. Is the big one like a dry sauna, or is it a steam?
It's dry.
Dry. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was a steam one, so that's good to know.
We've had some requests for a steam room, and I'll tell you, when we were doing a lot of our research on building the aquatic center and what we should include in it, everyone said steam rooms are just, they're a lot of work.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Just a lot of moisture and I don't know. Yeah. So I remember I came to the open house. I don't remember who told me this, but the lap pool is like super high tech, and it's one of those, when you finish, you touch and the times come up.
Yes.
Okay.
So so for our first home swim meet that we're going to have on January 25th, we do have the touchpad system for the scoring of those.
That's cool.
For the competition events that we have. So those we have those in our back room, and then we'll get those installed and put in for that meet. So that way everything is digital. We always have every swim meet has like backup timers that are going to time it as additionally. But yeah, so then all that information is directly into the system, and then those kids know they can just look up at the screen and see their times, and then it all gets recorded and it gets sent to back to their YMCA, so they have all of their information. So yeah.
Wow, that's really nice, and probably nice for workers that they don't have to do it.
Yeah. So like I said, this will be our first swim meet. I believe our last one that we had was early when I came to the Y, so I want to say maybe 2014, 15, somewhere in that range. So it's been a minute.
It's been 10 years almost. That's so exciting.
So we are very excited to host the swim meet finally, and the kids have a whole new environment to swim.
Yeah.
In. So
I bet they're pumped. This is the Water Sharks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So the Water Sharks swim team. The high school has expressed interest in potentially doing a high school swim team. High school swimming is different than competitive YMCA swimming. Boys and girls have separate seasons that run at different times.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's some nuances with that. So we've kind of had some beginning conversations with them about what that might look like. So I don't know if that's something that will be on the docket for this next school year, or if it'll be if there's more preparation that needs to take place. But we've definitely had those conversations and started talking about it. So.
Is that season in the winter?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So
nice. Awesome. So with the Water Sharks meet, the first home meet in 10 years, so exciting.
Yeah.
Is there seating in there? Is there bleachers?
Yep.
Okay.
So the bleachers were not installed before the grand opening.
Yeah, I know I didn't see them there, but yeah.
So they have been installed. So
okay.
There's bleachers on the pool deck. And then on the day of the event, the swim team kids will make their home camps in our gym area. So the gym will be closed down for just general public use for that day. And then as well as the community room, we'll use that as extra kind of overflow. We have a virtual meet system, so we can live stream the event into our community room. We can also live stream it on our YouTube channel for relatives who can't come to the event. So we'll use that for kind of overflow seating and also our concession stand area. So obviously the majority of the gym or majority of the Y that day will be overtaken by our home swim meet.
Yes.
So yeah, plan accordingly, I guess.
And you said that was January 25th?
January 25th.
What time does the meet start?
So meet starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we are planning to be done around 2. So the majority of the day that we're open.
Is that a Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Saturday, January 25th, if you're going to get your workout in, just be weary of, there'll be a lot of people there, but.
Yes. It'll be a lot of activity. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, so back to the pool. I know a lot of the amenities can't be used unless a lifeguard is there. Is there certain hours that the pool is open?
Yes. So that is true. Even the saunas and the whirlpool are not available when there's not a lifeguard on deck. So the pools are open the majority of the day. So 5:45 a.m.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that early.
Thursday or Monday through Friday. We close, the activities end about 8 p.m. every night. So we have a couple of times during the day where we have guard breaks. And then we have a section in the afternoon from like 2 to like 3:30, 4 o'clock, where we're closing down to do our regular maintenance and cleaning that has to happen and stuff. So there's a lot of time.
I didn't realize it was open that long. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and then on the weekends, we're open, on Saturday from 8 to 4, or the pool's open 8 to 3, and then on Sunday from 1 to 4. So
nice.
Saturdays and Sundays have been very, very busy for
I
our
bet.
open swims. So we've added an open swim on Wednesdays now.
Okay.
So Wednesday evenings and Friday evenings, we have open swim as well. So if you're looking to bring the family out.
I would say, what is it exactly is open swim?
So that's just the pools are open. There isn't any other activities, and you can bring your little ones in. They can play and splash around in the pool. So there are other times where there's scheduled activities like lessons and that type of thing. So there aren't any lessons or anything going on. So it's just open for members to come in.
Awesome.
So, yeah. And right now we are only open to members and donors for the project. We wanted to do that to help us kind of have some sort of our finger on the pulse of how many people we're going to be using the facility, and just to kind of get our feet under us. After February 1st, we will be selling day passes. So if you are not a member and you want to come to the Y and bring your family to swim, you can purchase a day pass at that point. We just want to try to, have that first 60 days to try to get a good feel for how things were going to go.
Yeah, so, I don't blame you.
And I was there on Sunday, and we were at capacity in the pools. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
What is capacity?
So it's based on ratio to the lifeguards we have on deck. So
okay.
It's 1 to 25. So we had 2 guards, so we had over
50 people. Wow. That's awesome. That's so cool that it's being utilized as much as it is, all the things. So very cool. And then there's locker rooms that are right off the pool too. So that's nice.
So we have our main locker room areas where the majority of our members are utilizing and stuff. We also have locker rooms on the pool deck. So if you're there with your little one and they need to use the restroom, or you want to jump out and get changed and want to use those locker rooms right there, it's very easily accessible. So
very nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
awesome. Yeah. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll chat a little bit more about the pool, maybe some classes and some swim lesson opportunities.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Come visit us at Purposefully You Boutique and Home. Feel amazing in our comfy casual clothing styles with new inventory arriving weekly. Explore our unique home decor and delightful candle scents. We're conveniently located just 1 block north of the downtown square.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Washington's Community Profiles. I'm your host, Greta Clemens, and I've been chatting with Washington County YMCA CEO Amy Schulte. We've been chatting about the pool and all the cool things that go along with it. We've chatted about the 2 different pools, the I'm going to call it a jacuzzi. That's not the right word. Whirlpool. Yeah. And the saunas and all of the things. And we also chatted about the swim meet on January 25th, the first one in about 10 years for the water sharks, which is super exciting. But we haven't chatted a lot about some of the things you can do in the pool. So some of the classes and the lessons that are available. So let's jump into that. So if you're interested in taking a class, what's out there?
Yeah, so we have a variety of different classes that we're offering. From a lot of them are like aqua aerobics classes. We also have a joint effort class. So these are, they're using water weights. They're using just body movement. It's a great opportunity for anyone who has any sort of joint issue, arthritis, those types of things. Very low impact.
Yeah.
But it also, gives you the resistance of the water. So it's a great opportunity for individuals. So we have, I'm just looking, at least 2 classes every day.
Oh, wow.
Water classes. We're added new ones in January. We'll continue to add several more. We have 3 instructors who got certified in different aquatics class offerings while we were building the pool. And we had 2 instructors who were teaching previously that are continue to teach. So we have aqua tabata, joint effort, aqua aerobics. We've got one that's water aware class that is taught by Jolene Circa. So a lot of different things. We have evening tabata classes. So we have several different classes that, of different levels. So if it's something that you're a beginner at, Jolene's class with the aqua aware, the water aware class would probably be, the best option for you. If it's something where you want something a little more high intensity, the Tabata classes would.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So, and like I said, we're continuing to add some different options as well. So
very cool. And those are, you said every day, then all different times.
Yeah. So we have 2 evening classes on Tuesday and Thursday. The other classes that are Monday through Friday are most of those are in the morning.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Very cool. And I know you can find these schedules online on their website. Under class schedules, at least that's where I go.
Yes, and we do ask individuals to pre-register for class, so our instructors know how many people they have to account for. So if you go to our website, there is a way to register for classes. If you have questions, just stop in at the front desk or give us a call. We want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity, and we have assisted a lot of people in learning that new piece of how to register now that the pool's been open.
Yeah. And is this for members only can sign up for classes?
Right now.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so as we're moving into February, we'll look at being able to do kind of a drop-in day pass.
With that as well. Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. Awesome. So this is the only pool she was telling me at break in Washington County with the YMCAs. So that's very nice. And yeah, so.
We've had several of our members from Wellman and our Kelowna locations coming over and using the facility. So it's great to see that cross-branch utilization.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So there's classes out there for if you're interested in doing Tabata or water aware or anything like that. But they also are starting to offer lessons. So let's dive into that because I know that's a popular topic here.
Yes. So January 20th, we will open up registration for members to register their children for swim lessons. We expect the phone lines to be very busy that morning.
Yeah.
But what I want everyone to know is that we're going to offer lessons every month. So, so if you don't get in for the February lessons, there's many more lessons to come. So, and we have a lot more classes that we can offer. We have more instructors. There are different levels. So the thing that to prepare for that is members register first. So if you're not a member, you may want to consider at least having your child be a member in order for them to attend or sign up for swim lessons. So you can do that ahead of time. Also, we have the lesson selector. So it goes not only based on age, but also on ability. So if your child has never swam before, they're going to start out at the basic level 1 and learning, just some basic water safety, making sure that they can put their face in the water, those types of just very early basic items. Then we move up to lesson 2 where they're learning how to float front and back. And so if you're unsure, definitely look at our website or stop in and look at our lessons selector so that you can kind of get an idea of the appropriate lesson for your child to be in. It'll be a better experience for them and for everyone in the class to make sure that they're in the right lesson and that they can learn at the right level. And so that's something also that you can prepare ahead of time. And then, as I mentioned, we're going to see a high demand for it. We always do for the outdoor swimming pool as well. So we're expecting that they'll fill up quickly, our first set of lessons. But as I said, don't worry. We plan on offering lessons every month. We'll have signups regularly. So if you happen to not make it in on this session, definitely keep checking back with us. We'll continue to offer lessons throughout the year.
Awesome. What's the youngest that you take?
Yeah. So for the individual lessons where they're learning on their own, it's 3 years old. And I don't think that we have one scheduled yet, but in the past we've also done like a mom and me class where they can be as young as 18 months old. And so it's the mom and the child together, and the mom is, or I shouldn't say just mom, parent in the class. And so that way they can get that very early introduction to the water as well. So, and I don't know that we have that on our schedule for this first time around. Sometimes you look at that as kind of on a demand, what the demand is for it and stuff. The other thing, we also have private lessons that we'll offer. So if you're interested in maybe your child is struggling with one particular thing and you want them to just work on that individually with someone, you can contact the Y. We have instructors who that's their specialty. They work directly with them and one-on-one and that type of thing. So we have different pricing for that, whether it's a single session or whether it's, I think we have packages that are six sessions or 4 sessions. So we're trying to look at accommodating all of those different things. One of the things that we also, as we kind of continue to roll out more options at the Y, looking at doing swimming lessons for adults.
That'd be nice, yeah. To send my husband to that.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be mad at me for calling him out.
We've had a lot of adults now that the pool's open who have said, I don't know how to swim and I'd really like to do that. So we're getting getting some information and gauging what the demand is, and that's something that I think that would definitely benefit.
That would be really cool. So your swim lessons now that you have are 3 to 18, 17?
Well, generally we usually see kids kind of start dropping off like in the 5th grade range. Okay. So, and a lot of that is because once they get a little bit older, a lot of times the kids will join the swim team.
Sure.
They're practicing,
that's true.
They're learning, they're developing those skills and stuff. So that can be a natural progression. If they want to continue on and join the swim team, they can do that as well. So,
nice. Yeah. Awesome. So I think you said it. I can't talk. The lessons you're releasing them January.
Yep. So signups start on January 20th.
20th. Okay.
For members, and non-members is the following week, and then classes start basically February 1st. So.
Perfect. So, and then just call or stop in to sign up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So January 20th, mark it down. Be ready. Could be crazy, but
it will
such
be
a great thing.
It'll be a busy morning.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. And so, like I said, we're looking forward to being able to have, teaching lessons again. It's one of the biggest reasons, we wanted the pool.
Yeah.
It's great. Recreation is great.
Yeah.
The exercise is great, but the safety aspect is what's vital.
That's what I'm excited for. I was looking into swim lessons last year just to see what's available for my daughter, and I had to go all the way to Iowa City, and it was just very expensive and a long trip. And I'm like, I'm just going to wait for the pool. So I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited for it as well.
Very cool. Yeah. Awesome. So lots to check out with the new YMCA in Washington pool. So make sure you get in there and check it out. You can get a day pass starting in February for $10. Otherwise, right now, members, make sure you get in there and check it out. I want to check out the saunas. So I didn't realize it was open that early, and I go on Fridays early. So I will be in there on Friday. Awesome. So yeah, if you have any other questions, comments, you can check out their Facebook page, and you guys do a great job on there. And your website has a lot of information as well. I know I was looking at the swim lesson guide this morning. That's very helpful. So
Yeah.
very easy to follow. So the YMCA doesn't only just have a pool; they have a lot of other things going on. So it's wintertime; it's the time of basketball. So
Yes.
what do you have going on with the b-ball?
Yeah, we got basketball tournament this weekend in Washington. So youth basketball tournament's happening Washington this weekend. And then we've got Kelowna and Wellman facilities are also having weekend basketball tournaments. So pretty much every weekend we've got a basketball tournament going on in one of our buildings, or multiple at times as well. So really excited about that. We've had such a high demand for our first and second grade basketball program itself. That Ryan Harris has added a second session in Washington.
Nice.
Our first session that he just started this week filled up so quickly, and we had kids who didn't get in. So he wanted to make sure that everyone could play. So we've got a second session that's going to start in February. So high demand for basketball.
Love it. I love to see it.
So yeah, I mean, we also, we have adult leagues that happen. So we've got co-ed volleyball happening. We've got men's league basketball happening. So adult sports as well. And then this weekend, actually, at our Wellman Parkside YMCA, our father-daughter dance is this weekend.
Yeah.
So that's our annual event. It's always really well attended. It's a lot of fun. We have refreshments. There's obviously dancing, face painting. I think this year they're doing like the hair glitter.
Oh yeah.
So there's always different.
Cute.
And they kids go away with a nice little gift bag with some goodies in it, and so yeah, just a lot of fun.
Very nice. Do they need to register for that?
Yep.
Okay.
So, we're still taking registrations for that. I think we're at about 60 groups that are coming. So yeah, we're excited for that as well. Wellman's a perfect location. The banquet hall that is part of that building is a great location. So we love to be able to hold events there and show off that facility that Wellman has, and it's a lot of fun. So we have a lot of a variety of different things. We just finished up our esports program. So we had a league that was going on, a league that was going on, and then they did a tournament over Christmas break. So the Kelowna program and Washington sort of compete against each other. We've got a traveling trophy, so they got a little bit
fun.
of competition.
That's
going
such an
on
interesting thing to me. I just learned about it. I don't remember. Oh, it was Willie Stone was on here, and he was talking about the high school one, and I was like, that is a cool thing.
And it's a great opportunity, maybe if for kids to be on a team that maybe they're not into basketball,
yeah,
they're not
exactly,
into swimming, or they're not into volleyball.
Yeah,
so it's been really great to have that.
Yeah. So, very cool. So yeah, the Y always has a ton of things going on for all ages, and you guys do a great job. So it's definitely something to be a part of. And if you are interested in getting a membership, I would highly suggest getting one. Yeah, it's a great thing.
Fitness classes have been going really well. We this time of year we definitely see an uptick in classes, but our fitness directors, Angie Boyce in the Wellman and Kelowna facility, and then Kyla Wilkening here in Washington, do a great job of also like keeping our class participants engaged by doing different fitness challenges. And just different. They always do a fun like Christmas pageant where they dress up and kind of compete against each other of who's the best dressed and things like that. So we try not to take it too seriously, but also there's still that competitiveness in there as well. So it's just a really great atmosphere, family friendly, very supportive. So it's a obviously, I'm a little biased, but it's a great organization.
No, it is.
Very proud to be a part of it, and just a lot of great things for people of any age.
Yeah, really. I think that's really cool. Yeah, you can be any age and find something beneficial at our YMCA. So awesome. Well, anything we have missed or anything else you would like to add or mention?
Just come and visit us at the Y. If you have any questions, we encourage you to definitely give us a call. If there's any questions you have, whether it's about the pool, about membership, about programming, we're always here to help. Let us know what we can do.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was fun. It's been a fun morning. So we will link their Facebook and website below, so you can always check out that for more information, like she said. But again, thanks for coming on Community Profiles, and I will see you guys next week.